Nope, other one. That one. There we go. Oh, I guess I missed something. We'll do that. Oh, other one. There we go. Perfect timing. A submission right before I... Okay, and then, yeah, ads have already run, which is nice too. I don't have any other submissions, so we can just get this show on the road. With... Okay, yes, you. Then I hit run next, and then it takes it to me. Takes me to it. Okay, there we go. And then I want to creep on all the links. And thank you for the hydrate. That's an excellent idea. As it always is. This looks like some quality stuff based on the screenshots. Also looks like somebody's honing in on a style. Back from vacay. Nice. You're here just in time to see a little bit of jam games. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think we're going to end up with too many today. It's the last, like, 19 hours or whatever, so... Oh, 18 hours now. But yeah, this is definitely the last day I'm doing it, because I'm like, I can't do it tomorrow. And I'm kind of done. I'm like, it's fun playing jam games, but it does... You do get a little burnt out on it. Okay. Count Daisy loves flowers more than anything. He loves his wife. Okay, there's a few games about counts. Countess Flora. Also, it's 6 o'clock. Why am I yawning like I'm tired? What the hell? The useless knights and an angry mom at his tail. Daisy sets out to gather every flower he can and win back her heart. Luckily, he has you, his tiny guardian angel, to keep him alive along the way. Don't let him down. Activate a protection ring just as an enemy of the magic color lands on it to strike them with lightning and protect Count Daisy. Activating a ring without hitting a magic enemy or letting one go by wastes your precious time. Successfully striking an enemy restores time and keeps Daisy moving towards his wife. It keeps Daisy moving towards his wife. Oh, because this, yeah, Count Daisy and Countess Flora. That was the other name. Okay. ASD. Okay. That's a bit loud on my end. Doesn't seem overly loud on the stream though. Thank you. Okay. Press the NE key to start. Okay, ASD. These nuts. There's a gap here? Interesting. Oh. Did they just need to be in the ring? I was assuming this was going to be like a rhythm game, but it might not be. Also, how was vacation? I'm assuming it went well. I'm so good at this. Pressing one button. Once it's gonna be like 2 or 3 buttons though. Which I think looks like it only goes up to 3 buttons anyway, but yeah, okay. Now it's gonna be too much for me. Wow, the art is great. Except there's the one issue with the yeah, okay, so this is definitely not a rhythm game. Despite the fact that layers of protection would have made me assume that. Does the Count even notice this? The fact that just so many people are A, attacking, and B, falling dead. Yeah, okay, it's just funny to see the gap. The gap between levels there. I'm assuming it's a bug that just barely slipped past the build at the end. Yeah, okay, a web version bug. Oh, even worse, it's just on the web version. Okay. Mr. PC, though. Yeah, but that's a break to, like, not do stuff. You got a good opportunity to not do stuff and to do relaxing stuff, right? Oh, can I spam these? Oh, definitely not. Hey, I pressed that button. What is going on with this? Yeah. Do they have to fully be in the circle? Was I just pressing the wrong button? This is just as far as the protection extends. Oh, because I hit the button too many times. Oh, your family summoned you. Oh, okay. Blue ones have a small hitbox. Okay. It's a bummer that the web version kind of screwed up the spacing on that. Because this would seem like a pretty polished game to me if it weren't for the fact that you could just see the background. Okay. And the blue or the purple or whatever it is, it's definitely got like a really close ring on it. Yeah, but was I allowed to make a mistake? Or am I gonna lose because I missed? What do you mean? Okay, I was pressing the wrong button at the end there, but it's because I missed one of the other ones that I thought I hit. Which I think I just hit the wrong button. I am glad that it starts all the way here, though. The checkpoints are nice. And like I said, the art style is fantastic. What? Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. And now I'm just gonna lose. Yeah, I knew once it was 3 buttons, somehow it would all fall apart. I got through the first 2 just fine. And then it hits 3 buttons, and I also just realized I didn't unlock the door. So I'm gonna lose this round. No, I'm gonna win this round. That's what we're doing. Because we're winners here. At least everybody else is a winner. Okay, no, it was just a nice mindset shift here. Okay, it's gonna take a minute. Is that another button? No, this just is level 4. Okay. The fact that they have to get that close sucks. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, I lose time for... Oh, I guess... So is the... Ow. It just reaches a point where I forget what the buttons do. I don't know why. Just suddenly, I hit the wrong button once, and then it's like, what do any of the buttons do? Ow. And then I was mashing the buttons, so then I lose more time. So why are all of the guards asleep? Oh, ow. God. And then I just forget what I'm doing. I don't know how and why. I just forget what I'm doing. That's exactly why I get a little sick of rhythm games sometimes too, because It feels like I reach a point where I just forget what I'm doing. The screams are great, but also grating at a certain point. Did I actually get it? I didn't think so. I was gonna say. I didn't need to go all the way up the stairs, right? I just needed to reach the end of the... That was a lot of mistakes, so I'm surprised I got as far as I did. The timing element and the spatial elements are really interesting. So far, not particularly difficult. Well, except for when I just forget what buttons are which. No, it's probably the right amount of difficulty, because here I am saying it's not too bad, and then messing up anyway. Yeah, okay, and I did have a slight panic moment of like, wait, what do I do for those guys again? No, it is an interesting mechanic. It's an interesting idea. And I'm assuming these are fully randomized. It didn't seem like there was a pattern to anything, right? The checkpoints take a while, which is kind of interesting. It is a nice break, though. Fully randomized? Yeah, okay. Like I said, it definitely feels like it could be a rhythm game. Yeah, and I suppose you could just wait to... I forgot what the buttons are again. I get the purple one. Sometimes I just forget what button it is. I don't know why. Yeah, the fact that you can kind of wait for two of them to also spawn into the ring, or to end up in the ring, and then kill both of them. What do you mean? I see the red guy and I press the purple button. I don't know why. It's just, I am focused on the... What do you mean? I'm pressing this button. It should have taken out the green guys. It definitely has the rhythm game vibe of, like I said, I just hit a point where I just mess up and then I can't recover. Yeah, okay, maybe it's like a shut up and... What? The red guy was clearly in... Okay, wait. Was it supposed to be on the ring or in the ring? So, like, if I let a red guy get into here... Okay, it's on the ring, not in the ring. Okay. I think it said that, and then the hitbox on it made me say, you know, okay. Yeah, so you can't fully wait for the... Okay. I hit the... Okay, there was definitely one of... Yeah, okay, so that's why it gets the, like, the feel bad of... I zapped the guy, but I didn't. Because you'd think I'd be able to zap anywhere in the ring. If you can zap along the ring. Or inside of the ring. It's like you're trying to protect the king, you'd think you could zap anywhere. Like that. I'm like... That first... Okay, no, we give up. That first one gypped me. pressed the button when it sure looked like those things were lined up, and then he just didn't do it. Like you said, it's a little precise, but... I don't think this is, like, that much harder than it was. And yet somehow... I'm like, there was a second one that... Okay. I still have not figured out the exact hitbox. Because it sure seems like the character's on the ring sometimes, but it's like there's just enough off. It's like Dumb Dad Blasted Tennis. If it's 99% in, it's out. No, I like tennis though. But I do think that's a... And then I just... I was like, I mashed the button there when I got frustrated, so... That! I'm like, that, I hit. See, but that I didn't. There was one red guy that I don't think I should have hit. I think that red guy should not have... Oh, I said 15 minutes per game. I guess I don't have another game, so... I will just sit here and finish this. Or maybe just complain and then give up. I think there's part of the game seems to be don't freak out when you miss. I did it backward again. I did it backward twice. See, like that red guy. I like... It's weird. I'm complaining about the fact that I'm hitting the guy sometimes. But it feels to me like sometimes I hit it and sometimes... It just, the inconsistency of it. It feels like I shouldn't have hit the guy. Like that. This is really... The ring, it's... Because you start with the outer ring being pretty... It's because I was hitting the wrong button. Okay, it's too generous on the red one. As much as you said, the middle ring has a very particular... I don't think this is gonna happen. I clicked too early. I think the red ring is too generous, because I didn't understand the mechanic. I thought it was if the character is inside of the ring, it zaps him. But because the red ring is so generous, I didn't realize that... And then I just press the middle ring when I see the red guy. I don't understand. This is exactly what was happening with Brainoid's game. That was a music game. That was press A, S, and D, and J, K, and L, and for some reason it was just... two of the buttons with the same button in my head. I just mess up once and then say... Well, no, it's not that I mess up and then stop. It's that I mess up and then just forget everything. But that's the thing. It's like everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. But also... this is me getting punched in the face. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Like, this is how that happens. And yet somehow... That... I hit the green guy. Dang it, I'm having a good run otherwise. Yeah, okay, the red one is too generous. That's my complaint. It's not that the purple one. I did. I unlocked the door. The door's unlocked. I made sure to do that while I was, so you can... You distracted me. So you didn't text me? You just sent a message in the chat? But yes, the door is unlocked. Okay. I will finish this. Yeah, some of this just seems to be don't give in to the losing streak. Except that's probably going to be that I'm gonna have... Yeah, okay. This is more guys than ever, and yet I think you can make less mistakes. Which tends to be how the difficulty works. Because not only does it ramp up in terms of guys, but then also says you can make less mistakes. The dual ramping of the difficulty. Really neat idea. The only thing I would say is, like, either changing the rings to be... I like how I pressed the wrong button and it worked out. I was definitely trying to press the... and then I lose track of which buttons is which! How? Well, I almost started doing work today. Yeah, it's just 3 buttons. And then that! I only ever got to, like, medium on Guitar Hero, too. I did have fun with Guitar Hero. I love how it's ow. Also, thank you for the reminder that it's just... See, but you also made the game and made it to be difficult and made this level to be difficult, so... My complaint, is I guess also you did a good job on the difficulty. Yeah, I love how you can see. I miss a guy that it's like when I miss a guy and realize what I did, that's fine. When I miss a guy and realize what I didn't do, that's when I go, we lose all sense of anything. I don't. Why in the heck is And then I realize what I'm doing. I just. How am I swapping the same buttons in my head despite? Because I hit a green guy, I press the right button, and then I try to press a different button to hit a green guy. It's the same button you just pressed. I don't understand how my brain is deciding that the green guy is suddenly a different button. Oh my god. Somehow it's just slightly more difficulty. And... oh, I think it's because I was pressing a button while it was... Interesting. Okay, well there's another bug. I don't know if you're gonna work on this or mess with this anymore, but... if you press a button while the, the green guy is a different flippin' button! Now I'm messing with the green one instead of the purple one. He's one too many buttons. I think if this were a whole bunch of people with just 2 buttons, I might be able to do it. This is why I never graduated up to expert on Guitar Hero. I just did the 4 buttons, because then I'm like, okay, then I don't have to move my hand. I can. I'm doing the same flippin'... we're just gonna... Okay, chill. It's okay. It's only been half an hour of this game. Now the question is, am I having fun, or am I just determined to finish it? And yes, I am having fun. No, and then I mess up which one is which. Then I freak out, and despite the fact that I just did this. repeatedly a bunch of times, then I suddenly forget which button is which. Oh, yeah, I did make a few mistakes. Oh. I'm a B student in a pass-fail world. You can make a few mistakes, and I make a handful. When I just forget which button is which. Okay, I was like, the timer does reset when you hit the bottom of the stairs. I was kind of wondering if I would end up with like a negative time because I mashed the button. I would assume through testing that somebody finished it. Jeez, it's precise with that third ring there. Also, I still am like, is it when the rings touch, or is it when the character touches the ring? I'm assuming it's when the character. Yes, okay, so that is, except those guys, they're just special. So was there a sleeping spell put on all of the guards or something? Is that why literally every single one of them is asleep? I think that's the other thing that messes me up, is that it's too precise. It's too precise on the middle one. That I think when I should have got it and I didn't. And then I just forget which button is which. Okay, I need to either stop or get good. I don't. It's the same guy! I press red, then I press green, and then I press purple when I'm trying to hit red. It's the same flippin' guy. This is not entertaining for anyone. Okay, I was gonna yap about work, in which I really didn't do anything, because, again, I think I'm done. I just, my brain cannot comprehend this. For some reason, it's a different button every single time. It's the same 3 buttons, the same 3 characters, and now that there's one too many enemies, I can't keep in mind which button does what, to whom, when. But I think that's precisely the whole point of the game, is that you're trying to figure out which button does what to whom. Yeah, see, and that was one of those, yeah, and then because I was mostly just kind of doing nothing at work, waiting for downloads to finish, I don't have anything to talk about either. I'm like, I scrolled through Instagram. That's not anything. I watched more. I think I'm done. I'm too hungry. I'm too tired. I'm too out of it to finish the game. There's one last level. I want to see them smooch at the end or something. I don't know. I just need to put in a little more effort. It's just a bummer that you get kind of screwed on the red guys. That they're just, you can't recover. Which is why I think it should be inside the ring and not on the ring. Because it really just sucks to see the red guys coming at you. And... yeah, but I lose seconds every time I mash the buttons, too. Which makes sense. You'd be able to just mash all of the buttons or win. Wait! That should have hit that guy. What part of the character am I trying to hit? I seem to have some success if I hit the middle of the character, but if I hit, like... Okay, so can I test this and say, like... Oh, so the ring touching there was fine, but then we do that. Okay, because that was the green guy, just like I hit it right when the ring touched. So do I need to aim for the middle of the character? It would help if I pressed the right button to test things. This is one of those step away from the game, go do something else. No. It's also like, just get good. Yeah, then I lose so much time. How much time do I lose for a character hitting me versus a misinput? I would assume it's probably the same. Yeah, okay, it's 23 for a hit, but only 1 if I... So maybe I do want to just mash a button for a win. See, like that. I'm like, where... Where are you supposed to hit the flippin' character? Okay, and I can't tell if it's... It feels inconsistent, which I suppose that's the important part. Which is exactly why platformers have, like, coyote time and all that other nonsense. Because the jump feels like you didn't do it, even if you just didn't press the button in time. At least it resets fast. Yeah, this would have been so much easier yesterday, because I could have just given up and said, oh, there's somebody else in the queue. I gotta go play a different game now. The hitboxes on the, like, which characters? Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. I guess this is giving me time back. Yeah, and then I missed 2 of them, and then... I guess it's if you're losing 3. If you do 1 for a misinput, but you lose 3. How much do you gain when you zap somebody? Okay, yeah, so 24 seconds is kind of a lie. What's that? Okay. You gain 1 second. Okay. It's been half an hour. I gave this a full half an hour when all it takes is 30 seconds. I'm just pressing the wrong button. It's a bummer it doesn't count how many negative seconds I have before the game starts. Yeah, I would maybe get rid of the checkpoint stairs. Because it feels a lot like I'm just waiting for the next round to start. And I just want to get back in the action of walking forward. Well, the count is certainly down. Count is never actually getting to the location. The count is in fact down. It's funny that there's multiple people who went after, like, the... It seemed to me kind of like a joke theming. Yeah, the start of the checkpoint is a little too long. It's really satisfying when you can get multiple guys in one, though. And then I just swapped the buttons in my head. How many times have I done this now? If it takes 20 seconds and I've played this for half an hour, let's just say 30 seconds, I've played it for half an hour. Oh my god. That's like 60 attempts to figure out, and there's how many enemies per? I don't know. I guess I could start counting them now too. It's just bogus. I get into a rhythm, and then I get hit because of the middle ring, and then I suddenly forget what all the buttons are. Maybe I do need to just punch myself in the face. Maybe that'll reset me. If you don't have a plan, and you get punched in the face, maybe I should just punch myself in the face. Okay, what if I use my other hand? Now I'm really gonna confuse myself. Maximum confusion. It would be ironic if I did better. No, I think I'm gonna do worse. Alright, see, that was another one where I got the button backward, and it worked out because I hit the wrong... Don't tell me I just needed to use my right hand the whole time. It looks like I might need to just use my right hand the whole time. No! Damn it! I did better with my right hand, though. We'll keep it going. How and why did that work better? Now I know it's possible. No, I knew it was possible. The whole gad balls. No, we give up. We take that loss. No W's here, only L's. It's the reason I have subpar on the stream tags. I didn't even get to celebrate having 420 followers. I got 419, and then I immediately got another follower. Ow. That was... I get gypped! It's too close on the purple one. I feel like I get gypped more than I hit it. Now I'm gonna be even more motivated to finish it because I got so flippin' close with the first time I tried using my other hand. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting timing on this. Yeah, because not only do you have the different rings, but you have the character moving forward, you have the enemies moving either towards or away from you, and then they're also moving at different speeds. And I like those moments when it just kind of is a lull. No. No. Nah, I knew it! I was like, I'm one hit away. Ah. I am right-handed, so maybe that's why it's helping. Or maybe I'm just getting better. This does not feel like the run. Okay, I'm ready to give up at any time. As I always am. It's like I was messing with the art style in my current project, because I'm like, well, this thing doesn't really make sense, and... yeah, I keep wondering when I'm gonna give up on my current project. Because that's what I've done with all my other projects. I'm like almost 50 projects in. Lots of them are game jams, so they end at a certain point anyway, but that's also funny seeing the, it's a bit more than 15 minutes per game. Well, there's nothing else in the queue. I'm maybe not determined to finish this, but there's nothing else in the queue, so until there is something else in the queue, I'm gonna keep jamming with this. And then I just forget which button is which. And then I just lose. It just... I feel like my memory is really not that bad. But this is not a memory game, is it? Well, then again, Replicat would say otherwise. I keep messing up on that, too. I remember almost where things are in that game. I keep picking, like, the card next to the card that I want. Like I said, I'm an almost kind of guy. I'm not like an actual... I'm not a winner. But I'm almost not a loser. Which really doesn't count for anything, does it? And then I just swap. And then I just swap the buttons for some reason. There's just enough pause between characters. And then I didn't even swap the buttons. I just decided to press a different button. It's the same guy, and I press a different button. Okay, I need to go back to yapping. It's much like Game Grumps. I know there's a good bit where he's just making up a story that has the best run that he had up until that point. I start pressing a different button when I miss the input. It's like I think, oh, that wasn't the right button. And it was like, no, that was the right button with the wrong timing. Not that it was the wrong button. You goof. So I guess if you just have a good streak of... yep, and then I just do that. That wasn't even like a different button. That wasn't like I hit a wrong guy or so. I just start pressing a different button at a certain point. I don't know what's triggering that. I don't know if that's something that's being triggered, or if I'm just... I see a guy and I press a button, and I still have not figured out that it's a certain button. It's not like the buttons change. It's the same buttons. And it still throws me off. Wow. Okay, if I shut up. If I nut up. If I shut up, maybe then I will. No! Come on! It's only 25 seconds. It shouldn't take that long. Ay, ay, ay. It's only frustrating because I keep getting close. If I didn't get anywhere with it, it'd be fine. But I keep getting close. Was this a solo or was this a... I would assume... The art is nice enough that I would assume it's like multiple people. Yeah, I don't know that I've done... I haven't done a with people project in a while. I don't know, it's... I want to say that the yells are grating, but they're also fun. So I don't know. Yeah, and then I'm like, do I prefer solo projects or do I prefer... There we go. It only took an entire hour. It took half an hour more than the allotted time, but... Yeah, first try! Smooch at the end. Smooch at the end. I do like the representation of Short King. Oh, I guess flowers. No smooch at the end. One programmer, one artist, one animator, and a sound designer. Nice. Okay. I can raid for the jam. I already clicked the follow the things, yes. Because this also is like a style that is cool, that I like. Which I have not figured out for my own projects of like... I like trying too many things. Okay, certainly creative. There's just something with the rings that is a little off to me. I very much enjoyed it, but... And it's one of those things that's like, it just felt off, and then I can't really tell you how or why it felt off, but... narrative, it had some kind of narrative. Oh no, it even had like a whole cutscene and an ending cutscene, so yeah. Played that long because of the Short King. I was like, I'm still... yeah, feel free to submit it. You can do the submit, and then it'll put it in the queue. I mean, I could also just click the link, but then I can... If you put it in the queue, then I have the timer to see exactly how long I'm playing it. Okay, artwork is fantastic. Audio is, like I said, a bit grating, but fun. Yeah, and the other enjoyment thing is just the bug with the background, but... So. Great job. Just, the one slight issue there. Oh, somebody. Some bit. Is this like some bitch? Instead of like a... Are you gonna fix the typo, or who's gonna get to it first? Apparently I can't type either, so... No. God damn it. Okay. Did it take it? And now it actually was submitted correctly, and it doesn't seem to have ingested it. Take the submit the thing. It should be connected, and it should... Okay, well then maybe I'll try it and see if that... No, I wanted the timer. It's nice to have the timer. And I just don't want to take it. Okay. Looks like it is a real link, though. Weird. I was like, that's not a bad idea either. No? It says I'm connected to it. Okay, well now that it's reset... Which I guess didn't reset the queue either. Okay, it's saying I don't want to play next. It doesn't really matter, there is no next. No, it just refuses. I made a big stink about wanting to put the timer on the game queue here. And then I just can't seem to submit the game. Okay, well, we'll play it anyway, and I just won't have a timer. I think I might have saw this one and put this on my... Because I did have a list of stuff I was interested in. Okay, yeah, some of it was, I saw... oh, I was thinking I wanted to play some of those 99 whatever games. Okay, yeah, no, I still had this list of games to play through anyway, so... Okay, but what's this Veggie Auto Battler? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Okay, step into the market, estimate your rivals in the auction, and draft the best squad of veggies. Ooh, ooh. Once your team's selected, sit back and watch your produce, jump into the arena, and fight to the death. For best experience playing in full screen is recommended. Veggies are about to enter the auction. Press ready. This is a Dutch auction. The bidding starts at a max price and starts counting down. Ah. Press buy when you are ready to purchase. First to bid gets the lot. After all 10 veggies are chosen... Okay, I am very interested. I do like a auto battler, and the fact that there is a different kind of get the veggies system. Orange. I must have orange. It looks like the guys are different. Oh, I guess this is two different characters. They look somewhat similar. Also, that's a lot of different player profiles. Oh, I guess they needed 8 different player profiles. I guess you could have just done 4. Wow, this is a really good looking game. I suppose I am ready. It's whenever they bid? Okay, how does it? Okay, so they do eventually pick up the veggie. I'll take an eggplant. How do I know when they're gonna buy? Pepper sounds good to me too. Okay, I'm just kind of assuming that she's going off of the 100. Although you probably want the same veggies, right? Yeah, meaning she's gonna want the apple. Although I have no clue how that... Ah, dagnabbit. Literally hit the button just right before I did. Well, now what do I do? Although, is it just the stats? Or do they have... Oh, I like the leak. The leak is cool. Is this just until we run out of money? How many of these can we get? Didn't I get a pepper? I got a different pepper then, I guess. I'll take another broccoli, I suppose. I lied. Oh, it's a... Oh, duh. It's a 10 out of 10 on the bottom there. Does the money carry over is the other question. Well, we got a nice even set. Money doesn't carry over. Okay. Brawl. I'm glad I put it on 4 times. Bugger off. Oh, and then yeah, because because I got knocked out in the first round, I didn't even get to experience any more rounds. A potato. Okay, so they just sort of say if it hits 100, they're gonna buy it. Okay, no. You know what? We're gonna just let it go. Okay, so it's 100, or it's... Let's just... I'm gonna keep letting them test this. Is it gonna be 98? No, it is 100. Okay. So they just buy when it hits 100. Or they want it more. I guess we're going apples. These are just different stats, though. Which is a little bit of a bummer, because I'm like, I do like a Super Auto Pets or something where you have a variety. I was gonna say, is it random? No, it probably... The number increases as you... Or at least I would assume the number increases. Let's see, I have enough for... Oh yeah, there's 2 more, and I want to... So if I can get 2 more, that would be good. Meaning I'm aiming for... 175? We'll use up all my money. Shoot. Okay, well now if I want to use up all my money, so... Oh, you... Bugger off! I'm screwed. I'm dead. I'm done for. It's over. Okay, let's just run it at regular time. There's just too many... I'm screwed. Yep. Bummer. Hello.
Do you like your shirt?
Okie dokie. This looks like a fantastic set of games. What?
Why are you talking quietly all of a sudden?
I didn't notice that I was.
You whispered.
I mean, most of the time I'm a pretty quiet person, so. Okay, most of the time I'm around other people, I'm a pretty quiet person.
It's debatable.
Okay, most of the time when I'm around new people, I'm a pretty quiet person.
Facts.
I don't know that we needed to get that specific with it, but.
Accuracies.
Oh, and then I never actually did a rating. That's what I needed to do. Okay, creativity, yes. Artwork, incredible. Audio, great job, lots of fun. Narrative, definitely had a narrative. And then enjoyment. I enjoyed it. I guess you're not really gonna have any tell as to what somebody else is gonna bid. I guess, I think it's because I would want to have the veggies actually be a little more than just stats that move around. I think that's where it is. If there were actually, like, a reason to get one veggie over another beyond just stats, that would have put it over the edge for me. Okay, and then I creeped on all the links here, right? Yes, and then I had a whole list of other games to try, and like I said, I haven't played Adagon's game. Like I read over here all the time, I gotta play the game at least. Oh, do I throw these? I should probably throw it in the queue. Just to make sure that the queue is working, and also that. So then I also have a timer. So that I know that I spent almost an entire hour zapping all the dudes trying to beat that game. Or I will play that game instead. Is it? Come on, GameCube. You were working earlier. That's. Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm like, it was working earlier. Exqueeps me. Okay, maybe we get rid of it and then say, oops, no, I lied, bring it back. And then say, that's my Twitch. That's good. And then let's redo the submission. Let's see if now it'll take it. Redirecting to... Okay, so that seems like... There we go! That ingested it. Huh? Did I accidentally double-click on this or something? Wait, can I hit Control-Z? Yes, okay. Somehow I double-clicked on that or something. Okay, and then the game queue. Oh, I turn off the game queue. Okay, the game queue list. Okay, no, it just decides to pick up some other... Okay, don't automatically pick it up then. Or maybe pick it up then, I don't know what those other things are. Okay, window title must match. There we go. Let's see if that will make it so that it does pick up the game queue specifically. Okay, and then I won't hit start until...
Yes,
I don't know. I had to reset it. It wasn't adding games to the queue. But now it is. Now that I've reset it. But I guess luckily there was no games in the queue. So it didn't need a reset when there was a large list or anything, but... Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess it is ads. Maybe I will go use the restroom. Okay. I stood up. I stood up instead. Okay. We're not doing that one because we are going over to here and going over to the game queue and hitting run next to do Quizzard's Quest and answer quiz questions. I would say I'm not good at trivia, but last time I played trivia, I did pretty well, so we'll see. Quizzard's Quest is a hybrid dungeon crawling trivia game where you fight your way through dastard hand steal. This is a download, so let's get the download going. Go to sleep now, have fun with the jams. Yeah, you're sleeping a bit early, which, you know, probably good, but I'm not used to the, Is this gonna ask me to install Game Maker? No, okay, this one's just gonna be an application. I don't know why the other one was asking me to. Just especially tired today. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super high energy today either. Hand stealing Quizzard's castle to confront him about attacking and defending using various categories of types of trivia questions. You can place 2 characters. A character selection screen in a game jam? Crazy. I mean, I guess the last one I did had a character selection, so. The Lord Luck and the Captain Conundrum, who each possess unique combat abilities that embody the trivia categories of fantasy and science fiction. As you explore the castle, you're going to encounter unique enemies who have their own trivia categories and questions, as well as 3 mini-bosses, which hold key pieces you need to confront the Quizzard himself. You will also find unique items to aid you in the fight against the Quizzard and his trivia troupe. Okay. 610 questions in a short time and cooked your brain? I can imagine 600 questions in 4 days. I guess we'll see the quality of the questions. Oh, and I guess I found the full screen button. Still not fully recovered. That makes sense. That sounds like a lot of trivia. Oh, and this was the fantasy versus sci-fi. I like sci-fi a little better.
The dog, because the dogs are watching. I didn't like turn your stream on. So I need to calm. Turn your stream on before
That's funny. Okay.
I normally leave sound off them, but I was like, you're streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So you should do the dog because they're specifically watching this right now. So you should say hi to them.
Hi guys, hi dogs. Okay.
You know their names.
Hi Dobby, hi Appa. It's more text than you have in your library. Well, in your library was also, well, but there was a good chunk of that was 99 bottles of beer on the wall and stuff. Okay, Get the Conundrum is a widely respected space detective and drunken gambler. So, widely respected but also drunk. Interesting. One night while she was at the local space dive bar, she entered into a game of space poker with a mysterious cloaked stranger. This is when the Quizard revealed himself and stole the good captain's hands. Now they are knocking on the Quizard's door, hungover, angry, and on the case. That's funny that it took the kind of indie game trope of character does not have hands and then turned it into... Oh, and then this is the things that you can do. Answer a sci-fi question, deal 2 damage. Select the sci-fi media in release order to deal 5 damage. Answer the most sci-fi related questions, randomly deal 1 damage per correct answer.
The description gave
It's a 3D environment even? Crazy.
that description gave that one game that we like.
Yeah, neither can I. In the 1999 film, The Matrix, Neo is offered a choice between 2 colored pills. What color is the pill that allows him to wake up and see the truth? I should know this. It is red. Gosh dang it. What place is not real? I don't know. Scratchy Bottom. Okay, that was a sci-fi thing? Okay, yeah, this is gonna go poorly. Let's do this. In the Jurassic Park novel and movie, the dinosaurs are antigen using frog DNA to fill in the genetic gaps. Yes. Jules Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Nautilus submarine is powered by steam engine technology. I think so? No. Okay. How much banana human? 50%. It's a fun way to defend. Okay. Arrange these foundational sci-fi space opera fantasy books series by publication date. Oh boy. How? Oh, the other way around. Okay. So I should have started with... yeah, I was gonna say Dune is the newest, I think. How many times I fold paper and have to reach moon? This many. Only 42? Let's try this one again. We'll go for the hardest one. Arrange these artificial intelligence movies by release date. AI, iRobot Ex Machina? Hey, I did know that one. Okay. The following green code on the screens is actually a collection of sushi recipes? Sure. I didn't know that. Okay. In Philip K. Dick's during just remember like sleep, the bounty hunter Rick Deckard keeps a real living sheep on his roof. I doubt it. Hey. And there's other directions you can go. Oh, and each enemy has a unique category of trivia. Okay. Well, the decorations on the dungeon walls, that's a really fantastic touch. I guess we're doing this. Back to the Future, what radioactive element does Doc Brown initially use to power the DeLorean? That sounds right, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's been a long time since I watched Back to the Future. Okay, we're going for the hard one again. Arrange these live-action space travel TV shows by release date. Star Trek. Firefly? Hey, okay. It was kind of a toss-up there. I think I should be going for the release order one. That seems to be working out for me. So, okay, I'm also looking for a key. Oh, this is really neat. The fact that there's also another character with another set of fantasy questions is crazy. Oh boy, you're gonna ask me where things are? The fly. The protagonist slowly turns into a fly because his rival poisoned his food with insect DNA. No, it's like that's... in the movie Akira, the character Tetsuo gains volatile godlike psychic abilities after an accident with a military test subject. Shoot, I was like, where? Was it Tetsuo or was it, oh no. Pacific? Hey, okay, maybe I did know. This one I was having better luck with. Hello, hello. Arrange these foundational silent early. Oh no. This and then it. Nope. Okay, this one. Animated series Futurama, the planet space is powered by dark matter? I don't remember. I've watched this show. I don't remember. Okay, maybe I did. In the Firefly television show, the captain of the space Serenity is a veteran of the Unification War named Malcolm Reynolds. Yes. Han Solo on the Millennium Falcon. Where would I be if I stood on the highest point above sea level? Okay, yeah, it is an obvious one. I didn't know if it was gonna do. Oh, that's an E. I'm like, Borderlands. Ask me all the Borderlands questions. If you made a trivia game of entirely Borderlands, I think I could do it. Oh, that's fun. This is incredible. Oh, that's... What is that? It looks like a gun, but it also looks like it could be a character with the hat. And that it could be like the Quizzard. Oh, the mini boss. This is the mini boss. Okay. Doing this one again. Alien franchise by release date. Aliens, Prometheus, Covenant. I've seen the Alien franchise, so I know that one. Name the painting. Red Square. Hey! And sure. Asimov's first law of robotics states that a robot must protect its own existence at all costs. I think so? Nope. Okay. Resident Evil video games. The primary setting of the first game is a massive zombie-infested hospital in the middle of the desert. No, it's a mansion somewhere, I think. Iron Man created... Name the painting. It's like Mona Lisa. Okay, it is guess the famous art that's been... Okay. By release date... 2001 Apollo Interstellar? I was like, those are, I think, far enough apart. Okay, just give me an easy one. Giant mechanized suits worn by the humans are Jaegers. Haha! Maybe I do know a little bit of sci-fi. Okay, but there was also a treasure chest over here. Oh gosh dang it. Get out of here, you dum-dum. Originally started as a radio comedy broadcast? I don't think so. I think it was... No, okay, I guess it was... Okay, Star Trek franchise. The color of Mace Windu's lightsaber is purple because he personally requested it. That one I know. The Portal video games, GLaDOS rewards the player with a real edible cake. No, that's a lie. What color? Greenhouse. Green? Because dum-dum? Arnold Schwarzenegger films. Oh boy. Oh boy. Because I think those are all kind of around the same time, right? True? No, is it Tetsuo or is it the other character? Okay, it is Tetsuo. Mad Max Fury Road! No, he's not hoarding gasoline. How many times I fold paper and have to reach moon? 42. I remember. Neat, okay. Were there was original probably, and then Independence Day and Signs? Okay. Those are a little closer to me. I was like, I don't remember exactly when those were. Do I have to answer a trivia? Oh, I don't have to do anything to unlock it? Slightly bummed there's not a different, I'm thinking of, oh, what's it called? you skulking about again? I just remember the... Oh, I thought this was like a mini-boss or something. You're just... here? Beam me up, Scotty was never actually spoken exactly that way by Captain Kirk. Probably? Okay, false? Aha, okay, so some of these you could just remember. Doctor Who, the acronym stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. Maybe? American Gothic? Wow, I guess I know my paintings. The original book from which the movie Blade Runner is adapted. And then, yeah, give me these. These seem to do a lot of damage. So once you beat a mini-boss, they show up as normal enemies. Oh, okay. Sci-fi movies by release date. This and that and this. Yeah, I was getting there. I was also trying to read chat. I guess it was my fault that I started the battle. I didn't know there was gonna be a battle, though. Okay, I'll see another treasure chest. No, this is awesome work for 4 days. Oh, also, I didn't even use the item. Answering a question, consume the stopwatch to freeze the timer. Answering a 4-option question, consume the sword to eliminate 2 wrong answers. Okay. Neat. Okay, wait, I only fought the one... Frankenstein, the monster's official name given is Adam? They don't, yeah, I was gonna say they don't give him a name, right? H.G. Wells with the Time Machine, the Invisible Man, and the Island of Dr. Moreau? I think so. I think all of those. Mandalorian Grogu is actually a direct clone? No, it's just another... When do scientists believe the dinosaurs went extinct? Oh boy, I don't... 66 million years. Okay. Yeah, give me these. Clones genetic engineering movies by release date. This and this and this. Which I've actually seen all of those. Okay, wait, I never did find like a mini boss in here, right? Okay, that's what these things are, is the mini boss. Or is this also the Quizzard? Like what? A game bot. Ooh, video games! Wait a second. Where the world's the invading Martians are ultimately defeated by the human military's nuclear weapons. False. It's disease. Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel comic and film series that show that Groot can speak fully formed sentences. The video game Bioshock, the underwater dystopian Crash Bandicoot. What is the name of the wooden mask that accompanies the... I don't know how I know that. I've never played Crash Bandicoot. It arranges these Netflix original sci-fi series by release date. Oh boy, I don't know. Well, no, Stranger Things started then, I think. I don't know what Dark is at all. Which of the following is not the name of an original Tetris piece? Wait, I wanted... Oh, wait, I wanted to use that one. Shoot. And then it just freezes for... Okay, which of the following is not the name of an original Tetris piece? Okay, so it doesn't. In Stranger Things, the alternate dimension mirroring our world is officially referred to... no. Men in Black, the memory erasing device is a neural... I believe so. Star Trek, the original series TV show, Captain James T. Kirk, believe so. Here's the name of the rare franchise that features a honey bear carrying a red-crested bird. Banjo-Kazooie. Brings these Planet of the Apes films. Oh boy. No. Jeez. Oh, I'm thinking the original ones. I watched all the original ones, and I was trying to remember all the original ones. Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Minish Cap are all entries in What Game series, Legend of Zelda. There's some capitalization issues, but I mean, when you're writing 600, Neon Genesis, anime, or pilotable mix, and they're, Evas? It's been a while since I watched Gundam. Not Gundam. Since I watched, whatchamacallit? That franchise. Wait, that's back to the other area, right? Oh, I can't run from these, can I? Give me more of these. Arrange these classical mid 20th century dystopian novels. I would. Like I could just see your hair out of the corner of my eye. What color is the White House? White. Okay, we'll just do a basic one. Cyberpunk 2077. What is the name? Night City. Okay, because that's back to the first area. I only have 1 health. Wait, does this restore health? Okay. I'm still looking for one last area. I found the artist. I found the video games. So, I don't think I... Oh my god, 2! A Wen and a werewolf. Oh boy. Back to the Future 2015. Yes, I think there was a lot of hullabaloo. Called Titans. No, they're Jaegers. Doctor Who. The Doctor's signature tool is a sonic screwdriver. Yes. Movie Science reveals the invading are severely allergic to water, right? Historic Sanctuary of Machu Picchu. I should... It feels like... Get dead, name it. When is the British celebration bond? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that just to... This? Okay. And reach these young adult dystopian novels. Oh my gosh, I don't know when Maze Runner was. Hunger Games started it though, right? And then Divergent. Nah, shoot. They're close though. When did the British rock band The Beatles originate from? Oh boy. What city exactly? I guess I knew that. When was the first iPhone released? Oh boy. I was gonna go with 2007 and then I didn't. Wow, this is super heckin' cool. Okay. But let's do a rating before I forget, and then if there's anybody that had a game. Also a cozy frog. Is that another? I was like, this seems to be somewhat wizard. I didn't even get to a lion and a sphinx. This is one of those. And you've got a game on Steam. One day. One day I will get... You've got all sorts of links. Look at this. All sorts of links to creep on. We be creeping on all the links. Okay, that's that. Okay, not links that are actively being used right now. Okay, so had an X. Had a Twitter account for a while and then... realized, oh wait, Twitter is dumb and bad. Or I guess it's always been dumb and bad, but... And then some trailers. 12K! That's pretty good. A year ago, a Star EC update. Neat. Hello, hello. Steam game is 2 years old at the moment and are unveiling a new project soon. Nice. Say, indie arcade style 3D roguelike space shooter? I mean, you could probably take indie out of the title. I don't think indie really tells you anything. But, I mean, this is for a game that's a couple years old, apparently. Oh, I still have the Quizzard in the background, don't I? Ah, this looks cool. So how did you feel about the new Star Fox? This is kind of the vibes this is giving me. Okay, and I clicked all the other links. See, oh, now I have an excuse because I'm not allowed to buy games for the rest of the year. So I can't buy the game. Oh yeah, I gotta get to the Quizzard. It's the titular character here. Also... did you submit before? Because I was gonna try to get to some of these other ones. Oh, this is... Somebody submitted this, like... No, okay, I already played this one. Why did I still have this? Oh, probably because I said they submitted it. I feel like the name has been around for a bit, and you hadn't submitted your game? Also, I'm okay. I guess people are still looking for games to be played. So, I guess I won't do a second run on this. As much as I want to. Oh, especially because there's another character, and then I'm like, how many fantasy things do I know? Well, okay, we might leave that with this one as a come back and try it again. Okay, so now next one. Yeah, okay, because I spent 20 minutes on the last one, but there wasn't anything submitted, so.
You didn't rate it?
Oh, okay, it was around one time when you were finishing up the game.
You didn't rate the last one.
What?
The one you were just playing. You didn't do the rating.
Oh, the rating. I didn't rate the game. I clicked on all the links.
You clicked on all the. You got distracted by clicking on all the links.
I did. Okay, can I? Oh, I dragged it over there, so. I guess that can go away. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think it's super important, but. Okay, yes, I did. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. That was good enough, like, I want to go play it again. So, that was an easy rating. But thank you for reminding me. Oh, wait, I was going to play it again. Thank you for reminding me to do that. Okay. So, we should play this, and then hopefully get around to TikTok Doctor. Movement and visuals that can cause motion sickness for some players. It's because it looks like a first person. No, there is a reticle. Okay. Short version is you run around collecting beacons, jump, dive, deflect off walls, and outrun the flame, the eyeball that chases you, which gets faster every 5 seconds. Web version is lagging, but there's a part of me that still says I'm gonna just do the web version anyway. I thought by today, I tend to lose people over the days. I thought I was gonna just be playing other random stuff, but thank you for the submissions. I didn't realize I was gonna, yeah, because I'm like, it's only, 17 hours left. But, yeah, okay, it lags sometimes for some players, generally not lagging. My computer is new as of a year ago, so hopefully it can handle a lot. The beacons carry the agile, the flame starves for the artless. Are you ready to begin? That is a sentence. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Oh, I see where you're getting the motion sickness from, because you have the wibbly wobbles to the movement. That's why. 13 beacons left. Okay, we just be grabbing beacons. I feel so small, which you'd think I'd be used to in my day-to-day life, but oh, okay. Shift, also double jump. Okay. Yeah, I could see why this would get me motion sick. I felt like I was pretty speedy and I wasn't holding down the shift button. Okay, you've got the shake on the camera, and also, are you supposed to be playing as like some small critter or something? Because it's kind of what it feels like. Oh, did I just not notice where the eyeball thing was? Because I was like, wait a second, there's supposed to be an eyeball chasing me, isn't there? Yeah, this is... I don't think I'm really going to be able to do too many runs of this, unfortunately. Okay, so it is just a countdown. I got closer, though. Wasn't the intention, I just made the maze really big and didn't adjust the player's height all that much. Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was supposed to be like a rat in a maze or something. Or if you're, like... Because you've got a little bit of, the camera bob and stuff, so, like, it definitely, like... With what you've got going, it feels like a critter in a maze. Like, with the low height and the bob to the camera and stuff. I know you said it's not supposed to be like a mouse in a maze or a rat in a maze, but... It's so that's... I'm losing time or I'm gaining time for each death? What did I do? Oh, also... This, yeah, okay, this is like a whole bunch of movement tech or something too, isn't there? Am I running into things? I feel like the, Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get too many runs in on this. The effects are a little too much. Death just resets the time, but time is making the orb faster. There's so many effects going on, I don't think I'm even comprehending the orb. Yeah, there's a bit too much camera movement, a bit too much going on for me to... Okay, so that's probably the orb, is the orange ball. Yeah, but seeing all the beacons through the walls, I think, is also... Yeah, this is about all my stomach can take, I think. Hey, I did it! But is this the end? No. I was like, I wanted to try... I could try performance mode, but it probably won't have that much. Plus time? Is that plus time, or... I don't want to make it harder. I don't want to spawn the void faster. I don't... And like I said, unfortunately, this is entirely... Okay, and it seems to be the... Okay, so the orb there is what's making the screen go... Okay, and the orb... This is reminding me of... Dark... It's not Darkest Dungeon. Yes. I'm gonna get myself motion sick, unfortunately. I do have a tendency for motion sickness, and I think it's gotten a little... Oh, it's a roguelite, and you can make it harder for a score multiplier increase until you fail a level, and there's the leaderboard. Okay. But I'm trying to think of... Because there was a whole... Was it Dark Deception? Something like that? There was a whole series of Pac-Man except first-person horror game. Yes, it was this. It reminds me very much of this. Which was first-person Pac-Man. The horror game. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming you're somewhat familiar with it. Yeah, this was fairly fun, but now that I've played a few horror games, I think I'm, like, not huge. I still want to finish Routine, just because that game looks really pretty. Okay, artwork. It's one of those things of, like, it's a... there's just a bit too many effects. And it's a bit too much glow. I find it a little hard to see, and I find it a little hard to feel, but... Audio was working for me. There was music. There was other things. Was there anything, like, standout? And the narrative... There was pacing to the levels. Like... So, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. Just knocking off a little bit on each of the stars for... a little bit of motion sickness. Well, I guess a little bit too much camera jiggle. A little bit too much effects on screen. And... I mean, but, like, it's still effective. You can still figure out exactly what you're doing with the game, so... Okay, and then creeping on all the links before I forget. Again, you've got, like, a vibe going. Maybe one day I will figure that out. Okay, and then ads are about to start, so we will leave it. Okay, there's a lot of different vampire ones. I started with a bunch of bomb ones, and now there's more vampire ones, but... I was just surprised that there was only the 5 for, Okay, and I played that. And I rated that, and I know Gron, so there. But under the submissions, I was surprised there was only 5.99 bottles of beer on the wall games. And it's so funny to me too that it's, oh, I guess there's only 4? There's only 4.99 bottles games. No, 5. Okay, yeah, there's 5.99 bottles games, and we all decided collectively nobody is going to put 99 bottles of beer. They're all going to be just 99 bottles. Personally, I don't really tell too much, or it's too hard to read because I don't usually get that issue at all when I'm testing it. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things of like just remembering that people have color blindness and stuff. Because I still run into a fair number of games. I mean, even Borderlands still does it, where they do the red green as the only indications as to whether you've successfully done something. It's a very subjective thing, I guess, but I should have at least have multiple settings to tune that. Yeah. Well, and, you know, it's a game jam. It's hard to find the time to do that. Yeah, my settings is literally just the music because I was like, as much as I desperately need an ability to turn off the sound effects, I don't. I didn't want to figure it out. I really just need to make a template. Okay, but I'm just waiting for the ads to finish and then. A cute tactics roguelike with a bunch of friends? Oh man, I do like my squares. I do like my grids. Okay, that's another. It's just neither here nor there. That's not a thing I need to worry about. Yeah, okay. No, this really goes on the list of like, if I finish all of the games that I already have, and I finish all the games that I hear. Oh, Oberdev beacon lit. So was I already following? I don't think it said I was following. Oh no, these were the ones that were submitted before. Okay, I thought I saw beacon lit. So is that in here? I don't remember seeing it in here. But apparently I came across it. Or no, it was submitted before. You didn't submit it before. How did it end up here then? Are you on a Discord that I know? Are you on one of the... What do I have for Discords? Like the... one of the Colorado Discords? Because some of these I picked up as links from like other Discords and things. Okay, wait, and this was the... Yeah, okay, I was like, this one I played as well. Okay, good to know that the... Yeah, I don't know if that's where the links came from or not. Just on the GMTK server, I don't know about anywhere else. Okie dokie. Oh, so you did end up with a full 3 minutes of ads? I think mine tends to have, like, ads during the 3 minutes, but not a full 3 minutes of ads. So, that sucks, but also, thank you, I guess. I earned a couple cents off of that. So, okay. Next game. Because I suddenly have a queue to get through. I guess it's only 8 o'clock. Okay. You're crying, they're laughing. You are a doctor, and you are the patient. The patients at the institute you work at had an uprising and are now seeking revenge for the things you did. Oh boy. They're gambling with your life. Other doctors leave behind notes of their experiences, and oh boy, they are not pretty. I like there's an oh boy in the description, too. You survive or will you perish, just like many of your doctor friends did before you. I never have any faith in myself, so... No, we're gonna try having faith here. I don't think I'm gonna perish. I got this. Except this is also... It sounds like a doctor who did a bunch of crimes that, might make sense why there's people after. Oh yeah, and there's no Phil to fight me on it. Okay. 8 hours of sleep increases productivity. And there's a interesting magazine under the bed there. Read me. They're killing us. You need 8. Fast, read all of them. Is this, whatchamacallit? Acids and bases. Slenderman? You gotta run around and grab 8 of the things real quick. Wow, this has got some effort put into it. The full voiced, not cutscene really, but... Oh, I just put the desk down. But I guess I can stretch. It was like about 5 minutes left. It seems to say acid white my old love, except you are reading a specific thing. He used yellow base. It's good. There's 7 more, and the rest don't make sense. Oh boy. Okay. So there's some kind of chemistry I need to be doing. Your choice. Comply. Goodbye. Who put orange base here? These punks just grabbed all they could, didn't they? Take red acid. It works, I'm sure of it. Okay, I'm thinking I gotta run from, like, some psychos or something. No, I gotta read a bunch of notes and figure out which colors go with which. Okay. And also maybe do some math, it looks like. I was very much ready for a run around from the scary things. Okay, yellow acid check. Don't ever get any of the cyan acid on your skin. It hurts so much. Shelter cyan acid, but if you find green base, you're on the right track. 7 more. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Who put the orange base here? These punks just grabbed all they could, and they take red acid. I'm sure it works. Okay, wait, a red acid and A green base. There's not enough time. Talk of God, look around you. White acid, my old love, except you grew old and wise. You took my hearing, thank you for that. I guess we don't mess with the white. Be ready for... Okay, and... Cyan base check, 7 more. Are you kidding me? I think. Okay, clueless, there must be a solution. I forgot which ones. I use the yellow base. It's good, but there's 7 more. I don't understand all the numbers. I have no purple base and I will scream. The alarm is so loud. Okay, something about a red. Okay, let's just see if I can figure out picking something up. It kind of needs an indicator as to whether you can or cannot pick something up. Okay, so red base. It was red pH. Okay, wait, red. There's like an acid. And then a green base or something like that. Which is higher. So I need a higher number. Green, maybe? Or do I just need to make the number 7? Of which I put a red 7 in there, though, right? Then what do I do with this? There's a green 8, which is close to a... That's a pH of 1. I don't think I'm understanding this, but it's got some vibes to it. So now what do I do? I'm injecting myself with the antidote whenever I get the thing. Well, there's a lot of really good polish and effort put into the right things. I don't think I fully understood. Okay, there's no, like, hidden things. I think I'm going to perish like the many other doctors. Because it sure looked like it needed more... Okay, it said something about a purple... Does it just say when I'm right? Or... Okay. Oh, I needed 3 of them. So now we're going to try injecting it. Okay. And nice that it fully resets so that I can try again. More? I thought I was going to be done today. Okay, there was something... Oh, I missed this one entirely. Yellow base. We used it to make their serum. How did they get all these? Okay, so I need to add a yellow base. Oh, the notes moved around, I think. Red base. Okay, yellow base, red base. Both of the blues. Okay. Use the purple acid. Okay, let's just start grabbing some of these. Acid was closer to less rather than more. So, okay, and it is randomized. I like that, because I like my... Okay, so we're gonna toss a purple... Oh, it said there was like 3... Okay, and then somebody said use both of the blues. Okay, I'm not... Oh, that was... Oh, that was enough? Okay. I guess I am not understanding the math on this. Okay, here. The shelves are red acid, but if you find orange acid, you're on the right track. 7 more, hurry, hurry, hurry. What does that mean? Okay, well, let's just go grab an orange acid. I feel like I also need to do some social deduction to see which doctor is lying or not. Okay, that's 6, which is an acid, so an orange acid. Okay. Because that filled it up real quick last time, too. Okay, we're just kind of trusting the guy there. Okay, Did I start here? Yes. And I did that one. Orange base was great. I'm running out of time. I can't decide. Help, help, help. Okay, maybe these 7s. Purple acid. 7 more, 7 more. Are you kidding me? So purple acid? So you're purple. You're low, which is acid. Yes, okay. So purple acid. Okay. Well, I still have some stuff. Just take some red acid and lie down in bed. It won't take long. Close your eyes and go to sleep. Purple base was a miracle. I think I threw purple base? No, I threw purple acid in there, right? So now the other purple? Was there another purple? Okay, well, it hasn't gone green to tell me that I finished it. Take blue base, it works, I'm sure of it. Okay. Blue base. Base was higher. Yeah, so then this. It still hasn't gone green. It still hasn't changed colors. Justice will come. Ruh-roh. Okay, you said something about the orange. Yeah, find the orange acid, which I did. Purple acid. Orange base. That was the other orange base, but it said I'm running out of time, and I said that maybe we'll just go for the 7s, or maybe... Okay, somebody was saying, who did the white one? We're gonna do the white one. I don't know. I don't remember chemistry. I never did. Okay. I don't think they mentioned anything about it, like a cyan. I don't think anybody mentioned yellow. I'm still going, so maybe. They said don't do the white ones. Here's another white one, I guess. Okay, so now it's done. What determined whether it was done or not? Okay. Really cool. I'm not understanding it fully. Oh, control the sneak. I didn't even use. Okay, but certainly creative. I definitely enjoyed it, even if I didn't figure out what I was doing. Certainly had a narrative, that's for sure. I like the artwork, definitely had some vibes, and the audio definitely worked for like a horror experience. Yeah, no, I really liked that, even if I didn't fully understand. Which makes it like, maybe we do less on the enjoyment. Just because I didn't fully understand it, and I didn't fully win or figure it out. Okay, and it's a little under the 15 minutes. It's 8 o'clock, so except there's
3 games in the queue there.
Yeah, well, it's yeah. I just now got a 3rd game in the queue, which yeah, I was like, thank you. So yes, I will move on. As much as I want to give it one last go to try to figure it out, I do want to try to end by 9 o'clock. So. Thanks for the generous ratings. One of the devs here, you need 8 ingredients and figure out which ones are acid and base and which ones are good based on the node's context. Okay, so you do need the 8 ingredients. Okay. And thank you for telling me that you're here. That does actually help. Dracula has been murdered. In other words, someone has brought the count down. You're a detective tasked with investigating the events that unfolded at the dinner party where it happened. Well, I guess my first note is... I would decorate the page a little bit. Just saying. It makes it so much more like a real game and less of a scam. If there's some kind of... Like if you switch out the font or just add some kind of background element or something. So... didn't notice I was ending in an hour. No. I mean, it's right at 8 o'clock and 3 games would put it at 8:45. So... it's still, you're still well within the time limit. Plus, I've been going past the time limit anyway, so never decorated an itch page, so don't know how. So if you go to, I'm assuming you could find your page on your, well, no, if you go to your account, if you go to dashboard, that'll take you to your account. Then you can click edit on your game, and then you can click view page. So when you view the page, then you can go up here to this button to do edit the theme, and that'll let you switch out like the background image here. That'll let you switch out like a banner image and stuff. And then you can also do like a different font, and then if you go to like the Google fonts, you can select all sorts of things. So, because I was just kind of doing these for the longest time, and then realized, oh, wait a second, I can select a Google font, and then when I use whatever font in the game, I can also reflect it on the game page. But, so yeah, I think something even as small as just adding an image, or even just a color, just something, just even like switching out the font, just something to indicate that this is not, I mean, the text here tells me that this is a real game, but like, yeah, it takes, and I'm pretty sure you can mess with the theming of the page. You just can't mess with the submission, like the actual, either the web link or the download. Okay, WASD, E, and Tab. Let's see if this has a tutorial, if I do need to read more. What was that? Dracula, someone killed Count Dracula. They've taken the count down. That's the theme of the jam. Wow, got some interesting character art. I've arrived at the manor of none other than Count Dracula. I'm here to investigate his untimely homicide. As reported, Dracula was just wrapping up a dinner party when the incident happened. There are 5 suspects in this case, all currently on the scene. I don't have to worry about them trying anything mischievous now that I'm here. My incredible monocle is too intimidating. When I come near a person or a piece of evidence, I can use the E key to interact with it. I'm going to gather evidence and question the suspects until I figure out exactly what happened here. Anything I find will go in my journal, which I can open and close by pressing Tab. My journal will also keep a log of conversations I've had so I can reference them later. Some words may be highlighted for containing important information. That's the... The last tab in my journal also includes some helpful notes about vampires, at least some of which will no doubt come in handy for this investigation. When I question someone, I will do so by selecting one or more records from my journal to ask about. If I want to know someone's thoughts about something, I can select that one item when questioning them. If I want to use multiple pieces of evidence, including physical evidence, conversations, transcripts, or whatever, to draw a conclusion, then I can select these multiple items when questioning someone. I usually won't need to combine more than 2 pieces of evidence at a time, though it may be necessary at some point, but any more than 3 will probably won't get me anywhere. Okay, I'm ready. That was an interesting, if clunky, way to do a tutorial. Okay, we got some kid, possibly, in the foyer, possibly. Somebody in the garden. Is there also stuff to pick up in the environment? Or no? Ah, there is. A pile of wooden stakes sits at the back of the garden shed. Hey, let me take a wild guess while you're eyeing my pile of stakes. I suppose I won't have to ask. I know. The big Drac was stabbed with a stake and I'm the one with the stakes. But of course that doesn't mean I'm the only one with stakes. In fact, 2 of my stakes went missing right before the murder happened. I suppose Drac found one of them. But the other one is still out there somewhere. Interesting. Wooden stake supply added. Oh, there. Nobody's saying that, so I guess I could do the Western narrator from the other from the other one. Okay. Let's go poke around things. Oh, there's an upstairs too, isn't there? Yeah, there's an upstairs too. Priceless vase lays shattered on the floor, seemingly having fallen at the collapsed table beside it. One leg of the table sits on the ground a short distance away from the rest of the scene. Shattered vase added to the journal. So somebody stole a table leg? Is that what that's supposed to be implying? This is not a clue to look at? Or I guess a clue to add to the journal, surprisingly. And there is the victim himself. Shriveled corpse of Count Dracula is motionless on the bed. Penetrated through the heart with a wooden stake. Ash-covered wooden stake added to the journal. Oh, grabbed the stake? Okay. I see a chest back here. Safe rather. A sturdy safe stands in the corner of the room. Safe added to the journal. Okay, and these are just being added to the journal, not being added to the... Oh my goodness. Okay, here's all of the things and transcripts for everybody. Dang, dude. Okay, there was 3 people downstairs, 1 person up here. I guess I didn't finish going through. Garlic causes an allergy. Can also cause unconsciousness. Wow, a whole set of things about the... Okay, let's go see if we can find more people. I want to kind of gather all the talking points and then talk to people. Ah, okay, so there's stuff in the kitchen here. That's not loss in the background, is that? That's exactly what that is, isn't it? Dracula was a fan of the meme Lost. The apple's not anything? What about this poison? No? Okay, I guess we are questioning you then. Hello. Hey. Here to ask you some questions about the murder. I figured. Mind introducing yourself? My name is Camilla. Camilla? I'm so bad with names. I make food for Dracula. Or did, rather. It was about time, though, honestly. The guy's been around for way too long. But now some other sucker's going to take his place for the next 400 years until the same thing happens to them. You don't like Dracula very much, do you? I don't. It's just because I don't want to do different voices. Or attempt accents that I'm going to be terrible at. It's nothing personal. Vampires just get under in the metaphorical sense that is. Yet you work for one. Someone has to pay my bills, and I don't know if you noticed, but Drac's pretty loaded. Well, was. What can you tell me about the murder? The dinner party was just wrapping up. I was exhausted that it was done for the night, but Naren ordered up one last round of Drac's favorite dessert, so I got to work. Anyway, a few minutes after, the guy collapsed out of the blue. Naren and Aslan came to his aid, brought him upstairs. That was the last time I saw him. Oh my goodness, I can ask questions about every single thing? And the other characters? Holy. Okay, human employee of Drax. Employee of Drax preparing blood-based dishes for the state. Hello. I'm playing through. Hopefully we last 3 games here, unless you've got something you want to submit. Professional venue, security officer hired to guard the count for the duration of the dinner party. The niece who insisted on attending. Suspicious. Okay, the artist for the game. Now this is super cool. Oh, how... And it's been 10 minutes already. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't ask questions about everything, unfortunately. The dialogue takes so long to make. Yeah. That's why I was a little surprised when I saw all of this, because I'm like, can you ask about all of it? You can ask every person about every other person. Wow. Oh, no. Okay, close friend of Dracula is one of the honored guests at the dinner party. I guess we'll ask about this, maybe? Yeah, exactly. That's... Oh, and then asking about any more than 3 things was too much. So, how about this steak and the wood steak supply? I like how it's a wood steak supply, not just a wood supply. A wood Okay, the other artist is watching. Nice. Okay, so if I ask about just the steak, if I ask about the safe, I found a safe. Do you know anything about it? Do I know about it? Drag may be a lot of things, but humble isn't one of them. I'm sure you notice there's no shortage of fancy decor around the place, but the real valuable's there in the safe. Drac loves rubbing it in everyone's faces, the untold riches he has hidden away in there. He brags about how the key never leaves his person, even for a moment. If you spend enough time around him, you've probably seen him show you exactly which pocket he always keeps it in, on the front left side of his fancy cloak. But he doesn't say that part as much. I'd reckon only me and the gardener, Alan, know about it. Alan? Great. Alan! Not that I was planning to do the key or anything, not that I'm that stupid. Can't say the same about Alan, though, poor as he was. If I were him, untold riches in a box wouldn't sound half bad. Should see... Oh, so I do need to double check to see... I guess you wouldn't know to pat him down. I feel like you would have patted him down. Like, first thing. Okay, but... just major fan of loss, it looks like. Search the body. Aha. Drax's cloak has many pockets on the inside. In a pocket on the bottom right side, you find an ornate key. Golden key added to the journal. So, whoever was trying to get into the safe, if that's what they were trying to do, did not in fact get into the safe. So, maybe that's not why he was killed. Oh, okay. Above all, there's a sheet of paper. Drax's will added to the journal. Oh, what's that? You found the old man's will? And the principal beneficiary is none other than yours truly. I expect nothing less. Is that true? Is that... Can I inspect it to see if that is? Yeah, Drac is a lost connoisseur. Apparently, there's so many pictures of the same thing on the wall there. Also, a couple of... shoot. I should know. I did, like, some art of the LGBT flags. I want to say that's Ace. And then... I want to say it's Ace. I don't remember. The other one's gay, maybe? I think? I don't know. Said a major fan of Moths. That always like sounds like someone else I know. Aromantic. Okay. Okay, so asexual and aromantic? Ace inner. Okay. Is this for Drac? I didn't think Drac... I didn't think that was typically a part of Dracula's character, but... Yeah, and I'm not huge on my vampire lore. We still have the last two Twilight movies to finish. Again, I was like, oh, I read all the Twilight books, and I watched everything except Breaking Dawn, and so I started the series with my girlfriend, and we've got through everything except Breaking Dawn. Just added the art because I wanted to. Well, I was assuming Lost was also the same thing of just adding the art to add art, not because you wanted to say Drac is up on his memes. You're the detective, I presume. I'm here to find the Count's murder. Can you tell me everything you remember of the events leading up to the murder? Indubitably. I'm not doing it. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, and it's at the 15-minute mark anyway, so.
I was so confused while we were having that y'all were having that conversation, and then I noticed the flags. I was so confused.
My dear Uncle Drac was hosting a dinner party for many guests, myself included. We were all having a wonderful time. I think, like I said, unfortunately, I gotta just cut it off here and say this was super cool. This was creative. I enjoyed it. It certainly had a narrative. The artwork was great. I mean, a little silly with the loss in the background, but audio was fine. This was super cool. I'm bummed I can't really finish it right now, but yeah, we're at 15 minutes already. Yeah, no, super cool. I don't think there's anything that sticks out to me as like a thing to change or fix or modify. Oh, I guess I already said it. Was just simply putting something on the game page here to say that there is a game here and not just. So I guess not not about the game, but about the packaging. Is that yeah, just put something in the background on the itch.io page. But no, that's cool that you were able to make a long game for a jam. Oh, I just wanted to boot up the title screen because I think the title screen was also looking a little.
Break.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, ad break just started. So I don't know if they have ads or not.
Yeah, somebody else was saying got hit with 3 minutes of ads. So. Okay, well, since it doesn't seem to be loading.
Well, did you actually save the rating for that last one?
Yes,
I didn't see you hit the save button.
I did. Well, I see. That's why I started doing the like, oh, I'm gonna mash the button, and then it goes, oop, nope, that's too many things. Could have been better to do a shorter game. Not gonna lie. Want to try a puzzle game or something? No, the fact that you managed to get a long game done. Well, I guess not that you can hear my response anyway.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like.
For a 4-day jam, that was crazy impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like watching you play it, thinking a Mads game and how long.
Yeah, exactly. Like how long it takes to do that kind of thing. Yeah, no. Had no idea how long the game would be. Well, I guess you get some of the sense of that with if you have like a certain number of characters and stuff, but yeah, no, definitely doing like a murder mystery in a house is a good like that definitely keeps the scope down to say okay, it's just this house
No.
is the only place.
The flowchart finished 36 hours before deadline. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say 36 hours before the deadline is very good. Should have added a rumor more. So much dialogue after that. No, there's a ton of dialogue. I barely got to mess with it in the 15 minutes. Yeah, dialogue was fun, not gonna lie. Yeah, because this was not only talking to people, but also picking up items and then talking to them about the items, and... No, this is a fantastic job. And then I'm just waiting for the ads to be done before I start the next game.
Do you want to run to the bathroom?
I'm good for now.
Then you should have free. Dang, easy. They also added dialogue. Do you see what she said? I don't know.
Oh, 24 hours, not 36.
No, the other thing they said.
What, something?
Dialogue in between characters where, like, once you've heard something, you can talk to someone else about what that person said.
Yeah. No,
That's crazy with the dialogue. Like, for a 4-day jam, like, creating that level of dialogue is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Gotta learn to program. Doing art is cool and fun, but you can make a working game with programmer art, and you can't make a game with an artist programming because it does not exist. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of game you want to make. It's like if you want to make an intricate, like, like if you're an artist, you can make like the pretty game that doesn't have a lot of interactivity. But if like I've definitely leaned into the I am a dev and I do like the crazy like it's not a lot like the art is not great, but there's a lot of I've gotten better at the art, I think. I got to take programming classes anyway for the major, so you'll learn. Yeah, okay. And see if you bounce off. Cuz that was definitely like the game design course I did in college, where it was like I think like 60 people or something for that intro course, and then like the next year when I was a sophomore, it was like 10. Like once you get to the programming part, that's so many people fell off. I don't know how it is nowadays, just because. Well, and I mean, you could program with AI. Like it's not. I haven't found it super useful, but as an artist, you certainly could. So. Game jam programming is legit so stressful because a tiny bug can ruin everything. Well, that's because that's even in my game. I didn't 'cause I tried to add some videos and stuff, and then I bloated the file size to where it wouldn't run. And now when you run the game, I forgot to adjust one of the variables. Well, it's also I just forgot to add like frame rate independence. But yeah, you can't actually sober up. You could just drink all of the alcohol, but you can't actually sober up. You just get drunk and that's it. Yeah, I really should have held off on the generating an entire shelf. I could have just made that. It's probably what I should have done. Oh, yeah, you stopped by to say, hey, here's how my game is coming along, and I said, this is incredible. And then, or at least for like where you were at. Yeah. I was like, this looks super cool. Yeah, you said first game. It was like, that looks crazy. In the initial upload of the game, all the conversation transcripts were missing because Godot didn't include them. Ruh-roh. So it was only a problem in the build and not the editor. Yeah, that's why you gotta build pretty early on just to make sure. Okay, yeah, thank you for submitting this, because I remember us talking about it, and I did kind of want to try it. Replace Game Jam programming with being a powerful figure in the Hollow Knight universe. Yeah. A tiny bug could ruin everything. Okay, tutorial is heavy-handed, and the door tutorial doesn't come up at the right time. But you push the doors open. But you push the doors over the edge after they spawn at the end of the floor to progress. You can look at the map on the top left. This will not be an issue after the jam. Okay, you drop coins with the left mouse. You can use your skills with hotkeys or by clicking the skills. Space nudges the board, giving it a large scale, but it costs gold. Okay, this seems to have some kind of tutorial, maybe? I felt like the jam almost killed me trying to complete it in time. Only slept 3 or 4 hours during that time total. Yeah, okay, see, I guess that's the other thing, too, is that I sleep, I hang out, I relax, I don't try to kill myself for a jam. Now, by the end, when I'm, like, trying to, like, get the build up, yeah, I will push myself to be like, okay, well, we're not eating lunch right now. But, oh, this is unlockable characters? You have a whole cast of unlockable characters for a 4-day game jam? For a single person. And didn't use AI because they said don't use AI for the... This is a lot. I was like, cause yeah, there's all of this too. Wowie. I guess it helps when you... Sorting? You have sorting by slot... You have... How did you get all of this done? Also without... I guess if you only slept through... This still seems like more than 4 days worth of work. Endless play. There's an endless mode. This is a jam thing? This does not seem like a 4-day jam thing. Oh, looks like you're new here. Let me show you around. I guess I didn't click all the buttons to see if they were actually working or not. But you have a full tutorial here, too. Jeepers. Okay, first things first, you have to pick your boon at the start of all new, fresh runs. Yeah, this is going to be a full game done in 4 days, and I'm like, I've spent a year on my project, and I still haven't figured out the art. This choice will decide how you play that run. Go ahead and select one now, and you Yeah, okay, and it has an indicator for rarity, it looks like there too. Yeah, okay, and rare. Pusher reaches further down the table. Enemies attack to assure. This is the drop area. This is where all your coins will drop. Click anywhere to start the game. Oh dang, you didn't push anything off. That's okay. You can see your remaining coins up here. That is how many more drops you have. And there are other ways to earn coins and push the pile too. Godot makes life really easy in my opinion, but the Jam pushed me to work on the project. I've been developing it since the Jam too, just not as much. Yeah. I mean, if you if you completely kill yourself, only sleeping 3 to 4 hours, then yeah, okay. I guess you kind of doubled or tripled your amount of time working on. Well, okay, maybe like doubled. You basically doubled your amount of time working on the game by not sleeping. But still, then. See, yeah, I would just lose so much ability to do stuff if I didn't sleep. Okay. Remaining coins. There are many ways to. Okay. As we can see and use your abilities. Each hero has unique abilities. Make sure you have a different experience. You are playing Sir Push a lot. Try hovering your mouse over the coin rain to see the effect. Loads your next drop. It rains 6 bonus coins around wherever it lands. Costs 2 mana. Okay, I think I got it. Go ahead and press the coin rain and look towards the board and click a spot that you feel would push something off. Coin rain drops 6 coins at once, but it costs 2 mana. 6 coins in a tower. Coin rain is loaded. Now click a spot on the table with a burst will push something off. Okay, 6 coins in a pile, not in a tower. Each move is a drop or use of a skill. Every move matters. These pips fill up. These pips fill as you act, and when they are full, the enemy attacks you right after your own strike lands. Before your next exchange, hover your next strike readout to go ahead and preview the damage you will deal. Go ahead and hover it now. Gee whiz, how'd you get like a full real tutorial and all of this other nonsense? Like I said, I don't know how much of this actually works or not, but it sure looks like it does. Okay, I have raise your shield. Are you attacking? Attacks in 13 moves for 6 damage. And then gain some health. I don't need to slam the upper pile. Every coin behind this step lurches forward and the blow banks strike damage. What's all that then? Okay, well I guess we'll just start trying to push stuff off. Yeah, I don't think I've played like any coin pushers. And I know Rat Coin came out and people like it, but yeah, I don't think I've played like any coin pushers really. Mighty Shove needs work. It doesn't push nearly enough. It's the one skill I still need to work on. I picked the one thing that isn't fully working. So you're saying the rest of these menus are actually working, which is crazy to me. Okay. Do I need to just spam the coins? Probably. Oh, you can't really spam them. Okay. Because I was like, I have 30. So it looks like there's damage tokens and other things there. Oh, and I can buy coins. Oh, which loads as the next drop. Wait, I can buy coins with my coins? So I buy a shit. Oh, interesting. You can buy coins with your coins. Huh. Because then that just... everything in the game works mostly. Yeah, spamming works for the first few floors, but around 11 to 13, some strategy is needed. Okay, floor 1 down, this is your health. It does not regenerate its own, so guard it. Potion coins on the table, you're only healing. If it hits 0 in adventure, the run is over. This is your floor counter. Adventure runs 20 floors, with bosses waiting on 10 and 20. The deeper you climb, the bigger the rewards. One more thing, your run carries one long quest tracked here. Deliver what it asks for the floors ahead, and the guild pays a hefty one-time bonus. Free money for doing what you were already doing. Last thing, want to know what a token does. Right-click on any coin on the board to inspect. And you also got all of this stuff working. Yeah, because this also pops up with a pop-up that tells you what it does. Holy heck. This is incredibly impressive. Sometimes you get into a position where you need more shield or sword or large coin to help push. Try dipping the random aspect down a bit by adding the buy a drop thing. Okay. Well, I just think it's a really interesting idea because it uses your coins. Like, it's... You could either try to get lucky using your coins, or you could just buy the drop straight up. Oh, did I turn on info mode or something? And it has a list of all of the boons. And there's a whole list of them. How in the world did you get all of this done in 4 days? I've spent a year on my project, and I've gotten nowhere near this kind of thing. And it's somewhat similar, in that it's a roguelike where you have some items that you gain. Like... This is insanity to me. Can I still use my abilities to try to get to a door? Okay. Maybe it's just telling me because... this is also using up my coins? Okay, no, it's just telling me these things because I hadn't gotten these before. Potions heal you. There's always one on the table. Push it off. Also, using the door to determine where you're going is a fun idea for sure. Okay, yeah, I totally did not catch which of the coins were which, but... It's a curse, a ghost, a chest... Mana, and then attack damage. Gold. Okay, and yeah, this was the one that wasn't fully working, really. Attacks in 12 moves for 8 damage. I have enough shield. Oh, because this gave me enough shield, so I don't need to worry about that. 6 coins around wherever it lands. And then I want to rate the game because I barely got through the tutorial in the 15 minutes. I guess just damage. I want to try to go for the damage. Okay, I was kind of wondering if you could... Okay, so it does force it back out. Oh, okay, I just happened to have a whole bunch of swords there. Main system for the coin pusher was done in just a few hours. The rest was just adding systems that interact with it. It's just building on top of everything as I went without getting lost programming too much stuff in the game at once. Just built one feature at a time. Well, and I guess it's the core gameplay is the coin pusher just pushes. I guess if, yeah, because Godot gives you physics objects just from the get-go. Yeah, I guess the core gameplay is easy enough too. Yeah, because that is the one thing about my game, is that, like, I'm still trying to figure out the... Well, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with the game, and then also figuring out how you actually move around the grid and stuff is just... I still have not fully figured out. Oh, I have the game booted up on my other screen there, but... Yeah, because I haven't even gotten to the, like, upgrades, basically. I've just been trying to figure out what do you do in the game and then what does it look like, and I still haven't gotten that far. Okay, but that's my that's my version of a colorful roguelike. But like I said, that's been over a year of work and I feel like I've hardly gotten anywhere. Okay, so this was I wanted to rate and creep on all the links I'm already following. And okay, enjoyment. Definitely had in narrative in terms of it had a tutorial and everything. The artwork, I think the one thing is just the background that could be spruced up because it's just a little simple. I don't know what I would do to make the background a little more interesting, but and is that a knockoff of Full Star just because the background's a little iffy? Nah, everything else is there. Audio was working just fine. And it was creative in terms of it had all of that stuff, so. Absolutely fantastic job. I am jealous. I'm jealous that for a first Jam game that is that fully featured, that it has even like this kind of an entirely different level and however many builds. I guess I didn't really get to the build part, but yeah, okay. Played it a bit after the Jam, had a bookmark from when I was watching. Some of the art needs work, yeah, same with the UI. Wanted to add pillars and lanterns to the background, but not enough time. Oh yeah, that would have added. Yeah, okay, so this is the. Yeah, okay, so you did grab some icons and some other stuff from other people, which makes sense, but. Yeah, I guess if you're not spending a lot of time on the art and the audio. Because I guess I was trying to do, like, everything myself. Like, do the modeling of the bottles and the character, and then adding all of the sound effects and stuff. I guess when you're just grabbing other assets, that does make it a little easier. Which maybe one day I'll figure that out. That I'm like, do I like the programming aspect or the art aspect? Or I'm like, no, I like doing a little bit of everything, so... Oh, wait, so did I creep on this link? I guess not. Okay, And yeah, okay, one last game, and I got 15 minutes left, so... But yeah, no, it's super cool. Okay. I was like, the ads kept happening, like, right when I was doing another game, so... I'm, like, expecting ads to start here. Planet once ripe with humans has become desolate, and the only other things that are left are creatures full of pure evil, goblins and demons. Thus the angels of creation have decided now is the time for rapture. Eradicate every single one of them until their countdown is down to 0. While most of the angels are too busy for this rapture, you have an illusory army of angels that might just work out. Although corporeal on their own, these mere images cannot last long and will vanish. Okay. There's also... extend to 20. I was gonna say, Phil is not here. Phil went to bed early. I will update the... I gotta update this sooner rather than later.
That's actual Pagorli, that's not a bot either.
Yeah, no, that's actual Pagorli, because that's not... The extended 20 and the F are definitely real messages. That's not just bot Pagorli.
Yeah, if it was
Okay. Let's just get into it. And I have not really paid... I haven't played any real RTS games. I've played Swords and Soldiers, which is a... basically, like, one dimension RTS.
Here, he hears me but doesn't know it's me.
You hear somebody speaking quietly. Yeah, she's kind of across the room. Oh, hey, did we ever try... Did you ever find the stream avatars at all?
I looked. You can't do it on the app on the phone. I gotta be on the computer, and I don't remember my password to actually log in on the computer.
Okay.
I'll figure it out eventually. Also, it's really funny with you looking down at your phone because your little thingy on the stream just has its eyes closed when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like an eye.
I sleep. Okay, whatever. Apparently you can't do the thing.
I just told you that.
Yeah. I was just double checking and just making sure that...
Making sure that I'm not dumb.
No, just I've done the Twitch and the streaming thing, so I was just wondering if I might see something that you didn't. But if you're curious, I can scroll down on the stream later. So, hope the controls work out. If it's confusing, I try to clarify the best I can in the description. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's what you do in a jam. There you are, Commander. You're finally here. Do you want to play a game? Of course you do. I know why you're here. There were once humans here, but you could say they are down for the count. Aha! That's the theme of the jam. Now it's only demons. It's time we bring them rapture. We can't bother the other divine hosts to deal with such things. This building will allow you to create living images of divine hosts. They cannot survive very long, so put them to good use. Click anywhere and select a unit, and they will be redirected to that location. I will observe your results. Move. Okay, so right click there, and then... Okay, so let's click to summon. You go here. You go here. You... Okay, so this is just that's the countdown, is they just die over time. Okay, that's why it was talking about mirror, or like ghost characters. It's because they just die over time. Okay, move. Oh! Okay, so move order here. I need to click the button. Okay. There we go. Okay. Dumb demons raptured. What? They're just cute little goblins. Dumb demons. Congrats, Commander. Your pointing skills are unmatched. Looks like the little buggers have multiplied. Basic units won't be able to take this many. Build additional academies to summon more basic units. Summon other basic units? Produces units over time, requires other buildings to produce advanced units, increase unit limit, produces basic units which are weak but fast to produce. Queue a few builder units to construct the new buildings. Okay. Interrupts all angel academies to summon builders. Builders take 3 seconds to produce and occupy 5 unit slots. Academies will summon builders as soon as they are able. Builders take time to summon and contribute 5 times more to the unit's limit. Increase their numbers and decrease theirs. Well, congrats on getting most of a RTS done, because that's crazy. Oh, there. Okay, so now build. Are y'all building? We'll also, I guess, do a move order here. I really got the... I pissed off the goblins to come over here and kill my builders. And now I'm gonna die because I... Yeah, okay, because they took down my building. So... Okay. No, it's gonna fully restart. You clearly didn't understand what you were doing. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there we go. This. Okay, now I want you to... Okay, once the builders are built, then I can say build here. Okay, I guess I didn't really need to worry about the build order. They just build the thing once the thing is there. Okay, so now can I... How many of these can I build? Yeah, it's because they bashed their heads for 4 days trying to make an RDS. If you click on the building icon below, you can build them. Okay, yeah, I saw the stuff about the builders that I didn't, Okay, so wait, is there a limit to these? How many of these can I have? Because I'm like, wait, so now I can spawn way too many angels to go murder all these goblins. Okay, I guess I lied when I said way too many angels. Okay, no, that did. Ooh, there's a color palette change. Getting the hang of it, Commander. It looks like the goblins have brought impish brimstone. Thankfully, we have our own holy brimstone of our own. Construct a holy gunpowder guild. This will allow the summoning of ranged units. Once built, click on one of your academies to change the unit they will summon. Okay. Bring them the opposite of hell. It's a swarm game, so having hundreds of thousands of units is the charm. Okay. Okay, I guess I won't won't mess with the chat at all. Yeah, I've definitely had in the back of my head doing like a Angels versus Demons RTS. Well, no. The reason I wanted Angels versus Demons is that like when the people die, they go down to hell where the demons are, and then you can make a demon portal and summon the demons from hell. So you're fighting on 3 layers, being heaven, and then people, and then hell. So you're not only doing a battle on 1 layer, but also 2 other layers. Which, I guess, it's one of those, like, it's kind of a bit too big of an idea, so that's why I've never attempted it, but... Okay. Can I move these at all? Okay, so... Wait. So what do these do again? This said that you could change the summon unit type, so let's try doing that. And say, summon a different unit type. And then... Yeah, okay, I put them too close, and then that's too close to the wall. Okay, what are these supposed to do, though? So you really do not need a lot of builders. Enables the academy to summon range units dealing high damage, but slightly slower to produce. Oh, so I really just needed the 1. Okay. Well then... Move out! Oh. Move out. Yeah, and then move. I did them backward. I meant to move out with the melee. I wanted to see what the ranged units did. The ranged units are doing perfectly fine. Yeah, okay, and they're baiting the, Okay, well, I guess y'all get a little closer? Maybe a little closer. There we go. Oh my gosh, there's a whole nother set of them dumb demons down here.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh. Oh wait, there's more. Well, yeah, okay. That's what the... this should give me... maybe we do one more set of ranged units. Okay. So now we do ranged units there. What was that? If I don't do it right, maybe not. They're all just rushing in. Maybe I should mash up. I should do the group up button. Oh, it's been well past. No, okay, it's under the 15-minute mark. This is one of those ones where I'm having enough fun with it that I'm. Enables summoning of heavy melee units. They take damage. They take reduced damage by a flat amount and move slowly, but deal area damage and have longer lifespan. Smithy increases damage of all units by 20%. Oh, okay. So this one I just need one of these though. But the other one I need... Oh, and there's also whatever you are. Summoning of heavy melee units, and then but if I summon more of these though. Oh, okay, didn't have the time to give the triangle building extra effects. Oh, I need to do builders. It seems like I really only need like 2 builders. Feeling any better? Oh, yeah, because now I can summon the heavy melee units. Okay, so I think I want that to be the melee and this to be ranged. Or heavy melee. Okay, so now we do move out and then move out. Yeah, okay, the heavy melee are working real good. Okay, give me like a couple of regular ones too, just for fun. And then we just send everybody, I guess. I do like the fact that I don't just lose you. I guess I did lose the other one because of the... okay, wait. Probably you first because you move slow. Then you. Then all of these. And I guess they are gonna keep coming. Okay, I'm gonna switch out you with heavy. I'm gonna switch out you with ranged. And then just continue spamming the little ones. And then I guess I can also do that. Just to see if that helps. Yep. Okay, and that's 15 minutes, but I suppose it is... Okay, yeah, an ad break finished. Oh, I guess let's do the rating now before I forget, and then if I want to play more of this, I can. Okay, certainly creative. I enjoyed it. This is a nice, easy RTS because you just continue spamming units. Definitely had a narrative with like pacing and different artwork was great. The one thing is the world is a little bland. I see these characters have been in multiple games. But yeah, the one thing is the world is a little bland. Does that knock a star off for me? No, not really. I understood what everything was. The characters are cute and everything, and audio is... Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. That was great. Okay, I am ready to call it quits, I think. Is there... Yeah, because it's just past 9 o'clock. And I said that's when I was going to end. And there's nothing else in the queue, so... Okay, and apparently there are some lurkers. Like possibly Pagorli. Don't open your Twitter on stream? Okay, good to know. I guess I've not really run into, I hadn't really thought about that. GMTK Jam Games, and then was anybody else? No, just doing R game dev. Carms Code, not doing... Yeah, it's just art. I still have not played whatchamacallit. I still haven't played Adagon's game. Here I'm gonna go raid over here, and I still haven't played Adagon's game.
Is that intentional that does that? Or is there a specific reason?
Okay. We shall raid over here. If anybody wants their game played, Adagon is also doing GMTK, so... And then I will not be back tomorrow because I will be watching a movie. But I should be back Monday. I don't think I've got... I guess I could double check that. I don't think I have anything going on Monday. Yeah, I'm actually like properly starting work now, so... Yeah, okay, I don't have anything for a bit, so... So yes, I should be back on Monday, probably with more of my game, so... Yeah, no, great game, lots of fun. Okay. Goodbye, good night, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye.